How's it going, guys? Welcome to Magic Sports Cards. We got another Dutch auction here. Got some 2022 Panini Mosaic draft picks. This is NFL football. They're going to be in their college uniforms. Online exclusive. It's probably going to be a longer Dutch auction. Let me plug that in. Starts at 500, goes to 125. This is a 2-hour event. Like I said, this is probably going to go, in my opinion, it's probably going to get down to that 125. But we will have to see. Just going to fix them. Alright, I'm back. See if that fixed it. We're getting down to that first level. If anyone hasn't done a Dutch auction before, price starts at 500, slowly starts to go down. Every 5 minutes, it's going to drop a certain amount. And then we go another 5 minutes, and then you get a pick where you would like to buy it. Now, if it sells out before you buy it, then it sells out. So you're kind of guessing on where everyone else is buying, where you want to buy. So you should have a game plan going into this, so you don't FOMO and all of a sudden you just start buying because you want it. And these you're getting. Now, usually Dutch auctions are also first off the line. This isn't a first off the line box. This is an online exclusive. So that's a different. But in here you're getting 15 cards per pack, 2 packs per box. You're looking for 2 autos, 2 silvers, 6 mosaic parallels per box on average. Even though it's college uniforms, I can see that at 125. Me, that's probably where, if it gets to that level, I'll start thinking about it. But up in the 500, that's just too much with some of the other draft picks that are coming out. Prizm Select. What else is coming out? And then Chronicles has already came out, but we will go over those in a second. So we got 30 seconds for this first round. We're just going to refresh. And of course, Panini, you have to stay on their website or their timer stops. Refresh it. 484. Who's buying at $484.38? Not me. Not me. So as you see, it drops down another, drops the price, and then it goes down to 5 minutes. Is anyone interested in buying this, or you're like me, you don't know what to do with this draft class? Like this draft class is, if we just go to that draft class, like this is the first round, right? Like the first, we got defensive end, another defensive. I think Aiden Hutchinson's going to be a stud. Got cornerbacks, defensive end, offensive tackle. Drake London is our first. That was at number 8. Seahawks took a Finally, some offensive linemen, right? Why didn't you draft some offensive linemen when Russ was here, especially in the first round? We got Garrett Wilson, wide receiver. A lot of wide receivers in this draft in the first round. And it's usually it's quarterbacks, right? That everyone's looking for. I mean, Jamar Chase is still a discount compared to Mac Jones or Trey Lance. And if you look, is Jamar Chase more of a superstar than Mac Jones? I would think so. I would think his cards would be worth more, but since he's a wide receiver, they're not even close to Mac Jones stuff. More wide receivers, and then we get, where are the Steelers? At least we got one quarterback in the first round. Mario, what's going on? What's going on, man? Might pick one up at the bottom. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, especially the rip. I'm really liking these prices for 2022 NFL and even the NBA 21-22 products. They're a lot cheaper than last year and the year before. And I hope we just see that trend continue, that we can buy a box for $125, at least under $200, and get a couple autos. Like that there is like buying a couple mega boxes, right? Mega boxes going for $50. If you have to buy them on the secondary market, you're looking at probably $100 like for a Prizm mega. But yeah, I'm on the fence. If it gets down to that bottom out price, definitely going to be. I'll probably buy one, maybe just to open. But yeah, Kenny Pickett, the lonely quarterback in the first round. He's still battling it out. He hasn't secured the spot. Is Mitch Trubisky going to be it? We got Mason Rudolph too. I think he played okay against Seattle. But yeah, he still might be a backup. But still, at least we got one first rounder back in this draft. And if we go down, boom, that's the first round. So, and then I think who was it? Willis and Ryder are the next quarterbacks in the third round. Where we at? Where we go? And then with Panini, when people start buying, the website, of course, starts getting crazy, starts bogging down, slowing down. So that's a good indicator if people are buying or not. Like you can always check out, like just do like a preview checkout, add it to your cart, and then if it goes right to your checkout, then probably no one's buying. But if it starts bogging down, it will say like maximum users will pop up. It means that the site's getting fried and everyone's trying to buy. I don't think that's happening at 484, so we can probably wait a little bit longer. Down to 468 and 75 cents. We're getting there. Smelly Ducky, what's going on, man? After they sell these out, is there any kind of reprint later? We shouldn't see any kind of reprint. You'll probably see it. The bigger retail shops will be selling it as well, but you won't be seeing it anywhere else. It'll just be online exclusive, and then of course those bigger online retailers always get like all the products, so you'll probably see it wherever it sells out at. They'll probably add $50, $100 on it. But yeah, this I'm not sure what the print run is, but this is just strictly online exclusive. There's no pre-orders or free sales right now. So we're in our second level, $468.75. Let's check the cards out. See what they look like. Sam Howell. He was drafted in later rounds, right? Was it five or six maybe? Ryan Tannehill in his college jerseys. I just wish that college uniforms would hold up value because they are kind of cool looking, but because they don't hold up value, it's like, man, like I like opening. I just opened up a 2021 Prizm Draft Mega, and they're fun. They're fun to open them up to see. Oh yeah, you played at this college, or you played at this university. Matt Corral, he was a free agent, right? I want to say he was a free agent. We will go down all the rounds here today because we're going to have some time today. So it's just a Genesis, I take it. So we got 2 minutes and about 30 seconds next round. And some of the other things that I pulled up just kind of go on a base since there wasn't any pre-sales or pre-orders. There wasn't anything on eBay. I just looked up some of the other draft picks for 2022 where they're at. So I was just looking it up. They didn't have anything on here. But if we go to this wax tracker here, this is 2022 Panini Chronicles draft picks. And as you see, it's kind of all over the place, right? But looking at like 174, 169, 170, all the way up to like $200. You're definitely going to be able to get this a lot cheaper on eBay. And then Select's coming out with the draft picks. I believe this is the first time that they are doing this. Here you're looking for 3 autos, so you're getting a little bit better, but you're looking at about like 200. You would think Select's a little bit better than Mosaic, so their regular boxes are going for 200, 186. If we go to eBay, we can probably find this a little bit cheaper as well. So you're looking probably in that $150 to $200 range for the Select draft picks. So if we're there for that, it has to be somewhere in those in that ballpark, and that's why I think it does get down to that 125. Then we got the Prizm draft picks, 209. Not a lot yet. When is it supposed to come out? Let me just click on one of these. Refresh this. So let's see what David Adams says this is coming out. So September 16th, 209 pre-sale. So we'll probably see it a lot cheaper on eBay. Probably maybe like 175, maybe 150. There's a couple places that have some really good pre-orders if you order it, in advance. Here's so you can get 4 autos per box. I mean, that's a steal. Last year, I opened up the 2021 first off the line Prizm draft picks. It was a fun rip. I got a Jamar Chase redemption to 99. I'm still waiting on that, so pretty stoked about that. What else did I hit? I hit, what is it? Devonta Smith to 13. Micah Person to 25, I think. I got Justin Fields, but it wasn't his base rookie, so I think that was to 149, so it's not really worth a lot. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Vanderflow, good day is right. I take it you haven't received your first off the line select box. MF, is it means their stream choppy or laggy? You guys tell me. On my side it's showing excellent condition. At the very beginning, I actually hardwired my internet to my computer, so I'm not sure if it is choppy or not. I hope it's not choppy, and I apologize if it is. But yeah, when I first started the stream, it was showing poor connection. I'm seeing excellent connection right now. You already know it. It probably takes a while to get to Germany, right? Probably what, a week, probably 2 weeks, maybe I don't know. I've never sent anything to Germany. We're at 453 and 13 cents. Still got a lot of time to go. All right, so another 5 minutes. Vanderflow, you know now that it goes down in increments, so we're gonna wait a little bit, but that's all right. It's super cool that you got a first off the line 2021 select NFL at any price. Like we will actually see what those are selling for. Like you're not losing it. Let's see here. Go here. Oh, that's not too bad. A couple weeks at most. And let's go to eBay real quick and see what those are selling for right now. So we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, hey, I wanted to ask, is this still choppy? Two boxes at 250. I think it'll get down there. I actually think it'll get a little lower. The plus side on buying it, yeah, especially if you're going to do that price average down, buy one at 2 or wherever you feel comfortable at. Because the worst thing is if you want to buy a product and then let me see here. Is it okay? Cool. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, just I don't know what just happened here. Let me see. Let's see what is going on. It's just loaded on my end. I'm not seeing the stream. Is it going live? Let me check. Let me see if I can see. We're at 1 minute until we get to the next one. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. The choppiness. To me, it's showing excellent, but it's not loading. Let's see here, play. Let's see what's going on. All right, there we go. We're back up. How is it looking?
It's looking fine.
Is it looking? Because on my end, it doesn't show the playback.
I just came to make sure it was plugged in.
Yeah, I just hardwired it.
Just now?
Yeah.
Okay. So that should definitely help.
Okay. We were getting down there. 10 seconds. Nasty kicks. What's going on? Let's see here. 437 and 50 cents. Who's buying at this price? Who's gonna pick a couple at this prices? Definitely Vanderflow. I definitely want to see what's in those box or in that box set that you got. I hope you pull some fire, man. We got 5 minutes till the next round. Let's see here. It's a bit choppy. We are working on that. We are seeing if we can do anything to that. Let me see here. We go here. Play. Okay, click this off right here. All right, so 437. I mean, we're looking at these are draft picks. First round, we only got one quarterback. A lot of wide receivers. So hopefully the quarterbacks of last year and the year before are throwing to these wide receivers. Another defensive player. I mean, it's really hard, even if it's like even if they are great defensive players, their cards just don't hold up. Like, I was pricing out some Chase Young parallels yesterday, and rookie cards from Select, and I think I had a Prizm Black Silver, and I had I think a number card, but they're just not worth anything. You're like, you're supposed to be a stud, right? Another wide receiver, Christian Watson. Let's see. We got a running back here. Running backs don't hold their value either. Ken Walker with the Seahawks. I'm a Seahawks fan. Well, I watch them. I don't know if I'm a fan of them when it comes to some of the things they do, but he's supposed to be a pretty good back. You know, Pete Carroll's all about that run game and defense. First through, so I'm kind of stoked about this. I mean, overall, I kind of like what they did. I just wish they would have done, picked up some offensive linemen when Russ was in town. More wide receivers. What do you guys think about this draft? Is this a good draft? Is this a weak draft? You know, it's just a bummer that they didn't draft a couple more quarterbacks in the first or second round. Even though, I mean, Russell Wilson was in the third round, so it could still be good. Let's go back here to check this out. Let's see where we're at. We gotta refresh it. All right, we're at 4:37. We got 18 seconds left. I opened up a lot of 2021 Mosaic. I didn't get a lot. I even opened up a first off the line box. I think I got it. What was I get it for $750? So either $750 or $800. That was a bad box. That was who did I get for my first off the line parallels? I got a Dak Prescott number to 11, and was it Devontae Parker to 11? So I did not make my money back on that box. And on top of it, a lot of the cards had the quality control was terrible on that first off the line box. It was just like the cards that were, I mean, they're not worth anything. They're not worth $800, but like the Mac Joneses that I got, they all had like indents in them. And I'm like, what? I can sell this for $5, Panini? $421.88. We haven't even made it to the 300s yet. They are gonna milk this for 2 hours. Let's see where we're at. see where we at. Let's see what makes it better. We got 3 minutes left on this round. All right. Let's see if I made it any better. Any better? $300 is a good price point. I think 300 you will definitely be able to grab one of these. I think you could even, like, if you are going to buy at levels, like I'm going to buy one at 250, 200, you can definitely, at the end of the day, you want to be able to buy the product and get it, right? But yeah, 300 to 200, I think you will definitely be able to check out. After this next one, I will check to see how the website's going, how fast it's loading. I don't think we're going to be having any issues in the 400s at all at this $421 mark. I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe someone will buy them at that. I hope not, because I really think it's going to get down here in this lower, like, once it gets to 200, like you said, like the 250, 200 mark, that's probably like the entry point that I would start looking, because you don't know, is it going to sell out? Is someone going to, like, how many can you buy at once on here? You can buy 12, so you can buy a case. So there are, with the price point, a lot of people are going to be buying cases for breaks, especially for breaks. This would probably be a really fun, cheap break to get into, a case break, and you'd be getting what, 24 autos like that there, because you're looking, if you got at 200, what, 2400, that's still not a suit, like a first off the line Prizm break was around 2400, right, around about $75. So you could definitely, like, if you bought a case of this and did a break, like, this would be a nice, fun, long break, 12 boxes. It would take a minute. It won't be like opening one box of 10 cards and the break's over, one of those boxes that's $4 or $5 grand. You're like, okay, you're only getting 10 cards. So could definitely see that in that range, that 200. That's where I would probably start looking, 250, 200. For me, I'm waiting until 125 if I want to buy it. I mean, once it gets down there, I can always change my mind. We can always change our mind, right? We're at $400, 406.25. We're into 30 minutes in this Dutch auction. If it does go to the bottom out price, that takes about 2 hours, right? So if it does get to the bottom out price, two things can happen. Either it sells out, or Panini takes it off. Now, I don't know if they would take this off, since it's not a first off the line. But usually once it hits that 125, that bottom out price, they pull it, and then it's over. And then it's going to say sold out. And then, like I said, you'll probably see, the online retailers after this here, they will probably be selling this. I don't know if they're buying it through here or if they're getting it direct from Panini. But, yeah, those are the two things that can happen. A fan favorite. If we go over here, see what these write-ups are. This is Cardboard Connection. This is the second season of this draft picks. I think Select is is going to be, it's the first year of select draft picks this year as well. Yep, Dutch auction. I think it's going to be the same cards that Panini's showing. Not probably the same information. Yeah, it's the same. These guys are both. Well, he was drafted, but he was undrafted. Where's Willis at? Yeah, not much information. Let's check out the checklist. Well, let's go back here and see how much time we got. We got 3 minutes. I always like to stay on top of that. So we got the base set is 100. How many rookies? I think it's 50-50, right? Or is it? And then here's the autos. So Kenny Pickett would be a great. Willis would be a great auto. Sam, I don't know about Howland Corral, maybe. Ryder would be a good. Carson Strong, he was undrafted as well, but it wasn't too bad for Nevada. Drake London will be an auto that you probably want. It's really hard to say on these defensive guys, even though they're studs. It's like they just don't hold up, you know. Let's see, Mitchie definitely be auto. Aiden Hutchinson. I wonder what his autos are going for now. Bailey Zapp. Patriots drafted another quarterback. I think the last quarterback draft, or the last person drafted was a quarterback, wasn't it? Yeah, was it? I think it was this right here. Brock Purdy was the last person drafted. So there's definitely some autos. This is scripts. These are autos too. Put the same checklist. Let's see what. Let's go back here. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes and counting. We'll refresh that. Go back here. All right. 17 seconds until we should be getting into the 300s now. Then we're going to go see what Beckett says. I bet Beckett says the same thing. And next week we got what? We got Select, just a regular Select 2021 coming out. We're at $3.90.63. Let's just go to see. I think we got Optic first out the line next week for basketball. Starts at 1,500 down to 500. I really wish this was starting at maybe like 1,250 and down to 300. I think pre-sales are around like 750 right now. I don't know, because I think Midwest had it for 500 for a regular hobby box. But this is next week, first offline. We'll be going live for this as well. This is something that I love, Optic. So if I can get a good price on this, I will definitely buy a box of this. I like stuff at the very bottom. It has to make sense, right? Yeah, these are cool looking cards. I love rated rookie cards. But this is next week, and let's see. I don't think they got a price on Select yet, but those prices have gone up. We got some racing as well. Yeah, no price on here yet. Vanderflow art. Do you just collect football, or do you collect all sports? So we got 5 days from here. So next Thursday, go back to this. It's not a first off line. Here we go. It's right here. So we're at 390.63. I want to see what those are going for. So we go here. Let's go to Optic. I'm telling you, Wax Tracker, it's an easy way to just find the online retailers of what everyone's selling for. Only thing it doesn't track is eBay, but you know, you can have eBay up as well. I want to say they're trying to work on it. It's just really hard to filter. So here we go. Yeah, about 750, 774 for this. Football and NHL, okay. Soccer too, okay. So 750 to, yeah, about 750. So if we go on eBay, I wonder what these are going for. Let's see here. They were selling for $4.99. Midwest had them for, I think it was a couple weeks ago. That would have been a good deal. 500. It's crazy to think saying a $500 box is a good deal. Optic NBA hobby box. We got any pre-orders? No pre-orders. Nada. Copy this. Yeah, I like, probably my favorite sport to open and what I follow the most is football. I'm super stoked that this football season's starting. I just love, like, football is it. I like playing baseball. Basketball, I have a hard time watching it, but I do follow it a little bit. It's a case. So 863. Well, these are, whoever's selling them probably, you know, they're either card shops. They have allocations, so they can get it a little bit cheaper. And what will happen is, once it starts getting closer, because these are pre-orders, right? So once it starts getting closer to first off the line, usually these prices will either go up, or especially online retailers, they pull all their prices and they will adjust it to wherever first off the line sells out at. Now, if we go look at where Select's at right now, like after where the NFL sold out at, the prices have gone up a lot. I mean, this here isn't anything. The 862, that's still kind of expensive. But I have a feeling once we get closer, we should. Let me see if anything is sold for. So like right here, here's a hobby box under 600. So really the best, like if you are really looking, like I really want to open like just for regular hobby boxes, this isn't going to work for first off the line, because those are going to be Dutch auctions, only going to be on Panini. Is that like 2 weeks to even a month or two before, people will have pre-orders, and if you start searching, you can find products like this is going for 600. Like you could have got this a couple weeks ago for 500, and they're selling for 750 now. So if you're like, man, I just really want this product, you can really save some money. Now they're going to be holding your money for a couple months or a month or so until they get it, but you're locking it in at a lot cheaper price than if you wait till release day or after first off, because the first off the line, if product has first off the line, dictates a lot where the price is going to be afterwards. So if we go to Just go to select real quick. Select. I'm gonna pull up select football here. Where are we at? Let's see. Sorry, hobby box. Are they really selling it for that much now? Dang. See, like pre-sales was around like 1,200 to 1,300, all the way down to, if you would have picked it up like a couple weeks ahead or even a month, you could have got these for like $900 to $1,100. Now, since first off the line sold out, where did first off the line sell? Was it 15? Was it 15? Let me check real quick where it sold out at. Let's go right here. I record all this information just so we can go back and look. Yeah, I think it was 620. Of course, I didn't. Where did that go? Was it 1575? Was it 15? I think it was 1575. Anyways, as you see, 1,700. They've raised the price, and it looks like they've raised the price everywhere. Like this is insane. So just by buying boxes beforehand, you could make yourself some money. Like this here is at 1469. Yeah, just in a couple weeks, these have gone up because of the first off the line boxes. We will check those first off the line boxes now. 1625. Thanks, Jason. Yeah. So because it's sold out there, look, those prices have jumped up. Now maybe they could retrace. I don't think they will. They'll probably stay in that area because of the quarterbacks or the potential quarterback talent that's in that draft. I mean, I could see it kind of retrace a little bit. $375 we're at now. We're going to the next one. What do you think of Mosaic floor would be? Jason, I think it's going to get down really close to the bottom out for this product. I know Chronicles draft picks, it got down for the first out the line 2022. It got down to the bottom out price. And then just looking at, like, this isn't a first off the line. It's just an online exclusive through Panini. It's the second year. Just looking at some of the other products like Prizm, draft picks is the pre-orders are around what 200, 209, maybe 175 in that range. Select is around like 150 to 200. Yeah, so yeah, I would think like we can probably wait till 200 and and kind of base it there where things are going. But yeah, if you at 125, that's not bad for two autos, and we're hoping that someone comes out of this draft. There's always one or two guys that will come out, and hopefully they're offensive. Hopefully some of the quarterbacks are going to play this year. We're at 359.38 cents. All right, so what were we looking at? Oh, Select. Let's go see what Select first off the line is selling at right now. First off the line, Select. It doesn't really matter, right? Hobby box 21 NFL. These are all breaks, so let me go here. Sold 2,000. There's a Prizm for 22.50. Yeah, like this is holding up strong. 19, 2,000. And for 1,300, I mean that sold out at what, like 946. I mean, seems like for these first off the line boxes, once you get it, depending on where you buy it at, right? you can probably tack on a couple $100, especially on these bigger products. Optic, Select. So not many Select have been sold. Just right here, it shows right here, 2,000, and it just got released. Let me see if I can do this better. 2021. Football. Box. Take this out. I kind of wish I would have bought a box now. I was only a couple $100 off where I wanted to buy it at. You know, that 1625. That was too high, but man, and look at this here, 3,100 for last year's. Like last year's 2021 Select has been selling anywhere between 25 and $3,000, like all day. So if you can hold, this most expensive, 2,000, right? We'll go highest first and see where they got these at. Can I put 2021? Yeah, that's what we want, right? That's a bid, that's a break. Man, are you telling me there's nothing on sale for those? One hobby box? That's interesting. That, I mean, these must got gobbled up. Now, based on like the on the print run, I was seeing that it was like only like 2,500 boxes, so not a lot. So it's definitely something that if a quarterback or a couple people you want me to type in what? Break? What does that do? Mm-hmm. Or dash break? Are you saying dash break? I know someone was telling me how to do this last time, but I didn't try it out. Oh, so you're saying put it in quotes and then that will take that out? Yeah, those are selling pretty good. I know there's a way to do it, guys, because you guys were trying to tell me how to do this last time, but I didn't try it out. Let's see where we're at. No quotes. Just after your search, put a space and then break. Okay. Let me refresh this. All right, we're gonna try that again, but let's see where this price is at. Let me charge my phone. $343.75. We're getting to that first hour now. Still in the 300s. Well, should we be in the 200s after this? I think we'll still be in the 300s at 10 o'clock. All right, let's try this again. So if we go, put space, break. All right, let's. Nada. There is nada for sale. That's so interesting because Prizm had a lot of boxes for sale, like for weeks, and you see they're still being sold. So it must be a lot more limited. But yeah, so Vanderflow, I know you're going to open that. Yeah, 2021, right? those are going to be worth money. Those are going to be worth money. But what's the fun in holding on to them when you might have some banger inside of there, right? Type that in the search bar if you want to see boxes for sale. Okay. All right, let me copy this. You guys are helping me out. Let's check it out. So we got. So these are just the regular select boxes, not the first off the line. But let's check them out. Let's see where they're at. Oh, here we go. There we go. So 3. Thank you. Here's the first off the line. 2 boxes. Actually, that's not a 1,500. That's not bad if that's where the prices are. What's up, John? Thank you, Jason. Man, I hate looking through when it's just all break stuff. It's just like, man, I want to get to it. And of course, I always like type in, I don't type in exactly what it is. I'll go 2021 NFL select first off the line. Let's see, 1,700, 17, 4 box lot. Is that all they got? Man, not a lot. I didn't see this going up like this. Man, it went up a lot, man. We could have bought these for nada. Under $1,000, man. This is the first off the line, 2650. Here's another first off the line. So there's not a lot. On the market. Yeah, searching can be a pain. That's right. Francisco, you think it's gonna sell out 300? Okay. Yeah. You and Vonderflow are both saying around 300 to 200. So yeah, we'll definitely have to see where it's gonna sell out. It definitely could. It's a possibility. Let me refresh this page. Yeah, 175, 200-ish. Yeah, it's like some of these Dutch auctions, it's a surprise how low some go, and then it's a surprise where some sell out at, where it's like, okay, I didn't think it was going to sell out, a couple $100 higher. Got 20 seconds to get to the next one. Where are we going? We're going in the 20s. $200. Yeah, 200. Like, I love the price because, like, to open a box where you're getting 2 autos and what you got? How many packs are you only getting? 2 packs per box. Is that all you're getting? So this is a smaller box, but still with the 2 autos for $200, like. I wouldn't be mad at $100 an auto, right, for a chance at hitting someone. The only downside, is the resale value on college uniforms. Like I think they're cool, and I wish they held more value. But once we get these guys in NFL uniforms, everyone wants those. 30 cards total, right? Yeah, Francisco, right. That's the only, like, if anything, it's like you see the price and you're going, oh man, this is such a great deal. And it is Mosaic, getting 2 autos. But it's like to rip, if you were just going to rip it, like, and just to have like a fun rip for a couple $100, okay. Or do you wait it out till like for something else, like Optic Megas are going to be dropping here soon, right? In retail, do you buy a bunch of those trying to get some downtowns? I think in the megas, they're getting their numbered cards to 50 in those, I think, for the Optic NFL Mega. That is 2021. But just thinking, do I buy a box of this, or do I buy, a couple megas? It's definitely, yeah, I don't know. It's really hard with the college uniforms because no one. I'm not going to say no one. I mean, there's college fans. People go to universities that, like, I'm going to buy these cards. I have seen selling on eBay. Those cards are harder to sell, and they definitely are at a discount, even if they are a nice card. If they just switch that jersey up, then, you're probably, like, I'm not sure if, like, how much more they're worth, but they're definitely discounted. Yeah, select draft picks, like, those are going to look pretty cool. Let's pull those up. Let's see. Panini should have them. We go to football. And then this is their first year, right? Let's see, what are we getting here? Getting 3 autos, 3 Prizm silvers, 6 parallels, 6 inserts per box, 15 cards, 3 packs per box. See, so let's see what these look like. Aaron Rodgers, look at those. I like Aaron Rodgers. See, that's a cool looking card right there, a Patrick Mahomes. Like, I like that card. That's a cool card. And then I'm always like, oh yeah, he played for this college, he played for this university. What are these going to be? Are these going to be... This is what it's going to look like, but they'll have the actual player on it. Derek Carr. See, that's some smooth-looking card right there. Cherry Rice. Look at those uniforms. It's totally different now. Zebra. Right. Really big difference. It's Donovan McNabb. And these are going for, do I still have it up? I think I changed it. Let's see, I select. You're looking at about 200. You can probably find them on eBay for probably about 150 to 200 for pre-orders right now. When do these come out? You're looking at 928 it is showing right now. Select. Yeah, I mean, and here you're getting, what, 3 autos? Yeah, for $200. And I have a feeling that select draft picks will probably have a first off the line since it's their first year doing it. Chronicles had a first off the line, so with select being a better product than Mosaic, I can definitely see this be a first off the line that you can probably get it for I still think bottom out will probably be like 150, 200. I think if this is where it's going, the bottom out will probably still be under this price. But yeah, I mean, this this is where prices should be. Like, I just remember collecting boxes in the 90s, and I always say this, is that like a really expensive box was like $100, and then they kind of started creeping up because I probably collected till probably 95, and then I kind of started getting it. I started just playing sports a lot. But yeah, like, it was like $100, right? $100, $140. You could get some nice mid-tier products for like $40, $60. So as a kid, if you're going to like card shows, you're selling your cards. It was really easy to go buy a case or go buy a bunch of I just remember I'd discount everything. I'd just sell them at 50% all the cards I'd open. But then I just kept going back and buying whatever the new stuff was. I'd buy, 5 boxes of this, 5 boxes of this, open it, or maybe I would sell a couple of the boxes. It's like like watching some of these kids spending a couple grand on a card. It's like, man, like I was making money with sports cards, but they would have been way harder. Like trying to buy a box of Prizm for like $2,000, and back then it was $100. Like I was like, okay, I can go I can go work with my dad. I can make some money this summer and get a box of cards. We're going into the card shop and seeing packs that were 10 to 20 back thing. Right. When a couple years when I started to dabble, getting back into the hobby, I went into the place. I'm like, what's the best box you have right now? What's the hottest product? And it was Prizm. And I'm like, I'll grab one of those. And he's like, that's $1,200. I said, $1,200 for what? I'm like, how many packs you get? He's like, 12. How many cards you get in those packs? 12. So you're telling him I get 144 cards for $1,200? And then I'm like, well, do you have anything around, a couple $100s? And he's like, well, that's going to be like mid-tier or low-tier. And I'm like, well, don't insult me. I want to say about that. I bought a box of playoff for like $200, and I mean that's insane. That a $200 box is low level, and back in the day it's and now hobby boxes are super expensive. The good thing is they are slowly coming down. So, and hopefully they can level it out. Not sure what's going to happen with like the big change with like Fanatics and Tops. What's Panini going to do in a couple years? Yeah, things have really changed because my biggest problem is that if you're buying a box for $1,000, now it could still happen at 100, but man, you have to hit a really good card to even just break even. Now, if you don't hit anything, you just spent $800, and that's it's going to take you 15 minutes to open those. At least at $100, you can say, okay, all right, I didn't hit anything, but I only spent $100. Like $100, yeah. Back in '89, I'm originally from the Northwest, so like I was a big King Griffey Jr. fan. I used to I collected everything of his. At one time, I had like a lot of like 200 cards when I was a kid. I would collect every card that would come out. I sold a lot of those through the years at card shows, but I just remember going to the Mill Creek card shop. It's still there today. It's moved down the street. But it was $5 a pack for those, and I was like, man, a $5 pack of cards, man. I want to get one of those so I can get one of those Griffies, and it's just crazy. $5 is. I don't think they have $5 packs anymore. Even if you go to like Big Lots or Walmart, like packs are. I just went to Big Lots. They had an Absolute 2021 football. Those were $10 or either $10 or $12 just for Absolute. That's just like those should be like $4 or $5 at most, maybe a couple bucks. And then you got those. Well, 1982, yeah, 81 here. So yeah, it's totally different. Yeah, cards. It was so much cheaper back then. We're at $296. 88. Let me try to check out on my account and see if it's hard to check out or not. Let's see. Let me log in. Where am I? Let's go here. Yeah, Pokemon. You are correct with that. Even someone though, and Pokemon's just been printing like. They just keep reprinting stuff. That's it's like you might buy something and then they decide, you know what, we're going to reprint a bunch more of this item. All right, so if I go buy now. So what I'm doing right now, I got my account that's open. I'm seeing if it's easy to check out. So I'm just adding it to the cart. It's loading. And it went pretty quick. So with tax, I'm looking at $321.74 if I wanted to buy right now, but I do not. So we're gonna go delete. Okay. All right. then we'll start that over on the next round. 296. All right, keep that up. Here, where we at? Right. I should have sold out for 250-ish. But yeah, right, with the draft class, Trevor, Zach, and Fields, you got Jones in there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, last year I think I bought the first off the line Prizm. I think I bought it for $2.99. I can't remember if that was a Dutch auction or not. But I think it was $2.99 I bought that for, but that was Prizm. So yeah, it makes about sense, about $2.50. And then of course things were a little bit more hyped up, But yeah, definitely in this range. This is, I wouldn't be surprised if it did sell out. If it's all of a sudden just boom, it's gone. I still think that it could get down to 125. I mean, that's the level where I'm like, that's where I'm staying at. I gotta stick to my guns. What happens if I don't do that? Then all of a sudden I'm like, what did I buy? Why did I buy this? 296. Try to get the second one for 200. Okay, yeah. There's nothing wrong with doing that there. If I always say, buy where you feel you're comfortable at, and buy where if it did sell out, what is going to be worse, that you didn't get the products or you bought it for a little bit more money, especially if you're just ripping, like depending on what you're trying to do. If you're just ripping, okay, if you spend a little bit more money, especially if you don't have this kind of stuff available over in Germany, I'm not sure how much access you have. Is that okay? Maybe pay a little more. If you're breaking, you'd have to figure out, okay, where do I want to buy it? Can I make any money off it at those prices? Or if you're flipping it, or the other thing is, hey, am I going to hold this long term, and I'm banking on that someone in this draft class is going to do something? Because with those two autos, if someone has becomes a superstar, then that's the auto that they will want in that box. So it really all depends what you're trying to do, and wherever you are comfortable at. How much tax I have to pay? Big surprise too. I'm not sure how that works with Germany. Do you guys get taxed over there, or well, there's this tax, and then what? There's some kind of going to Germany. There's a tax, right? I don't know. I've never. I know when I buy stuff off Topps UK, I think there's only one tax for me. I'm trying to think. I haven't bought something off them in a while. Oh, so you have to pay tax on it? Okay. Yeah, it's now with taxes and everything. That's the other thing. You used to could go into a card shop back in the day, and whatever the price said on, if it said $100, it was $100. Now you go in there. I always ask, I'm like, is this with tax? Is it not? And they're like, no, there's going to be tax. I'm trying to always make a deal with them. Just tell me how much it's going to cost. If it's going to be $550 with tax, then just put it at $550, not $500. We're at $281.25 from FedEx because of the tax. Okay, let me see if I can check this out. Let's see if there's any lag. Yeah, that when I was adding that to the cart, there wasn't much lag. There wasn't any pop-up screen. For me, it cost $304.80, $23.55 with tax if I bought right now. So there's not a lot of traffic yet. I could probably like you guys were saying, like in that 250 range, we could probably start people start buying and start going lower and lower and lower. So we're going to delete this. We got what? Let me refresh this, make sure. Where are we at? Optic Stellos? Okay. Where that was at. Alright, we got 2 minutes. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Go back over here. So the third round, we're looking at Desmond Ryder. He's having that quarterback battle with Mariota. Auto sold for 114 last week. Zach Wilson 1 to 120 range. Should have a lot more value. Right. Good point. Really good point. It's crazy that you can get a T. I understand it's in college uniforms, but for 114 seems like a pretty good deal. And he sold less than Zach Wilson. I think Trevor Lawrence is the top dog. And I think we'll see a lot better. You know, they drafted some O linemen. ETN, or I call him Etney. He's coming back. He didn't even play last year, right? I don't know if they're going to do awesome, but I think they have like Trevor Lawrence, and I think the Jags, they're going to be okay. You know, give them some time to develop. But for 114, that's not bad for auto. But yeah, with like selecting Prizm, like last year I had a lot of fun opening that Prizm draft. So if I can get it in that price range, like 200 to 100, I will definitely pick up and select 2. I think on this product, I want to probably wait till the bottom out. Again, this isn't technically a first off the line. I was surprised that Malik Willis, I mean, even though he's at a smaller school, like that and you know, he's kind of a running quarterback, that I just thought he would be drafted at least in the second round. Buyer, oh, okay. What is his autos going for? I wonder. Malik. Oh, really? Smart. Do it now when he doesn't have that starting job yet. I really wanted Seattle to draft him. I thought that would be a good go from Russell to Malik, and it did not happen. I gotta hire some quick check right here. Let's see here. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right? We just traded Russell Wilson. You signed DK Metcalf to this huge contract, but who's gonna throw to him? Like, we're gonna see if he doesn't get the ball. Like, I like DK, but we're gonna see his true colors if he doesn't have someone throwing to him, or the ability to throw to him, right? And I think Malik Willis, man, I think he would have fit in with Pete Carroll. Like, it would have been. Malik, Ryder, and Coral. Where did Coral go to? Because he was undrafted, right? Let's get down here. 500. Oh, these are out of Chronicles. This is 400. What is this out of Chronicles? $369. It has to be cheaper autos than this, right? I guess it all depends. A lot of those are numbered. Oh, the Panthers, okay. The Panthers have who? Is the starting quarterback still Sam Darnold? Is there anyone else going for that job? Oh no, is it Baker? Did Baker get traded over there? It's Baker, isn't it? Did Baker get traded? Let's see here. 249. Okay, so Baker. Okay. I was thinking Baker was going to come to Seattle as well. You know how that... right. And these Bowman University cards, I think they're kind of cool, and I just wish that they would catch on a little bit more, kind of like the Bowman first for baseball. All right, let's go back here and see where we're at. So we're at 265. Let me try to check out here. Stored. All right, still there. Getting down to the nitty gritty. 45 minutes left. Let's see if it's. I don't think it's gonna be hard. It's usually like we'll sell out right when it gets to somewhere, right? Like when it goes to the next level. Now I'm kind of like at 125. I think I'm gonna attempt to buy a box if it gets that low. Okay, you have talked me into. I think you might have talked me into with Willis. You're like, I want to pull an auto. Hey, just give me an auto right now. It did not. It was super easy to check out. It was super easy to get to the checkout page. $287.88. It would cost me $22.25 with tax. So still not in the range where I want it. We got 265. All right, we are this. Let's see what this one goes. 150. Yeah, 150. Man, I'm hoping it does get down there because I think I'm gonna pull the trigger today. Two new offers. We're at 250. Let's see if it's hard to check out. Buy now. I was saying we are experiencing high volumes. Please try now. Okay, so there's more traffic right now at $250. It is loading up, but it's still letting me go to the checkout page. Okay, it loaded a little bit longer, but I am still able to check out. 270.94. I'm gonna try to check out one more time. So there is getting more traffic. So if you were on the fence in this area, just kind of gauge that. Say, hey, it could sell out soon. On the select, it did that same thing where it gave me that pop-up saying they're getting a lot of people coming, and then I think the next drop it actually sold out. If I go delete, we're just gonna try to check out one more time. Here. right, this time around, no issue. Trying to check out. It is loading a little slower than usual. It's taking a lot longer to get it to check out. But I still got there. Just remember, if you guys are trying to buy, remember to be logged in. Have your payments, your credit card, your shipping address all saved so you don't get there. And then you gotta like make sure you have an account with Panini. If you don't have an account, it's gonna be hard to place an order. Have everything set up. Even go through the kind of what I'm doing here is I keep trying to check out, and then I delete it from my my cart, and then you can go back in. Then you can kind of get the flow down. We're at 2 minutes. Right. The FOMO is happening. It is definitely happening. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna go grab a cup of water real quick. I'll be right back. This there. All right, I'm back. Got some coffee. All right, 2 minutes till the next. Is it gonna sell out here? Antsy. Well, let's get back to these Malik autos. 200. Yeah, I think I'm going to start looking at some of these like Bowman first autos right here. I just really wish these would catch on. I think it's a cool concept, especially with the players can get paid now. You know, let them eat some food. It's hard for a college athlete to eat, guys. Now we're getting down to the processed stuff. Leaf. Legacy. I just want to find, what is this? All these releases, do you buy the product? Rudy, I'm always attempting to buy it, right? It all depends on the price point. I always go into it like this is where I'd be comfortable buying, or there's sometimes I'll say this item's a pass for me. And then there's items where it's like it's a definitely go in this price range. So if I start seeing someone like, if there's a lot of movement, and I think like, especially first off the line stuff, if I know that I may not be able to get that product, I might buy it for $100, $200 more. It all depends on what it is. Like on this product, I'm looking at the bottom out price in that range, maybe 150. Because I'd probably be ripping this open like myself. So, yeah, it just all depends on what it is. Is it hobby? Is it retail? When it, like, especially retail product, like any drops, I go for mostly like right now Optic, and like Optic NFL is out right now. I will go for all of that stuff. Any type of product, I'll go for the Prizm NBA Blasters hit. So you're looking at, you got the Megas coming, hangers are coming. We're at 234. I'm just going to check real quick. But yeah, it all depends on what it is. But yeah, I'm constantly buying and selling stuff, opening stuff. And I really like these Dutch auctions, especially first off the line stuff. I like opening that stuff. And sometimes I'll buy it for breaks. Sometimes I buy it to hold. It just all depends on what you're buying it for as well, right? So 234. All right. Oh, let me try that again. It didn't even let me go to checkout. All right, no problem. The first time around, it kicked me back to the actual page, but then it's letting me check out right now. I'm at 254 with tax. Go back here. We're gonna delete this. Is it gonna hit 199 or lower? Yeah, are we gonna see that? Is it gonna get into the hundreds? I mean, it could sell at any time. Like once it gets down here, like you were saying, the FOMO, people thinking about, I don't want to miss out. I don't want to, be paying 50 extra bucks on the secondary market, or 100 extra bucks. I'll go back here. All right, still up. Go here, live stream. No retail for Select, but not sure about that. I've been hearing that too. They said that about Optic as well. We even heard that we weren't even going to see both of those like in hobby. So I know Prizm wants to, like, they want to print money right now. So I'm hoping we see it in retail. I wonder if we do see it, are they going to change the colors like they did in basketball last year, or is it going to be the same as in hobby? I haven't seen anything like anything that they are going to do it, or if they're not going to do it. But yeah, that's definitely the rumor. I would think Panini would be crazy to do that with one of their top brands, since it seems like they just like print. Let's just keep the printing press open. Probably hit the floor. Almost every online exclusive does. Matthew, what's going on, man? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's going to get super close to that. So far, like, just checking it on my account on my other screen, it's been pretty easy. There's only been once where it says that there was issues getting to the checkout page, saying that there was a lot of people trying to check out. That was at I think 250. That's what yeah, right. Luke, I'm with you on that. If college, like, I guess we just got to start buying them, right? It's crazy that you're going to have a auto card, like we were just talking about, like the Trevor Lawrences or whatever, and there could be $100, $200 difference. Like, it's crazy. You're saying Trevor Lawrence was going for 114 auto. I just would think that'd be a lot more. It'd be going for more than that. No pre-orders to influence the price, like in correct, right. There was nothing. There was nothing for these. You are correct. Yeah, Chronicles draft, it hit the floor. Pretty sure they probably just probably pulled that, right? They're like, we are pulling these. All right, 30 seconds. All right, where are we going to go? Let me see if I can check out. We're going to have any issues checking out this next refresh. 218. All right, I'm trying to check out right now to see if it'll let me. Just give me a white screen now. All right, let's try. Yeah, it let me get straight to the page. So 237.07, $18 in tax. if you were deciding to buy it at this price or around that, because your tax would be different, of course. Delete this. I'll go back here. And then just based on, do I still have these pulled up? This is what? It's like football. Just looking at like the pre-orders of select draft picks, I would say this is a better product that, you would think that, even though it's not online exclusive or first off the line, but you'd think Mosaic would probably be under here where it would sell out. I got Prizm still up. This is Chronicles. This is where they're selling at, just on online retailers. This isn't eBay prices. Pick Prizm. Where Prizm? We got Prizm up. Pulling up Prizm. Some Prizm draft picks. See where those pre-orders are going for. About 200, 209. It's probably on eBay. Probably what about? You probably find it at 175, maybe a little bit lower. There's a couple other places that on release day they have some pretty good deals. So 209. So yeah, I definitely think it's going to be close to the bottom out. The bottom out. In just a couple weeks, we got some football coming. I'm super stoked. Seahawks play the Broncos. I'm just thinking, is that going to be a blowout? Is the Broncos going to come in and just take down Seattle? Or is Seattle going to win? That AFC West division, man, like, who's going to come out on top? Like, I think the Chiefs, they have gone down since they got rid of Hill. I think it's going to be Herbert and the Chargers. Chiefs. I mean, the Broncos, Raiders could flip either way, but I mean, I think the Broncos are a sleeper because Russell Wilson wants to prove something, saying, hey, I'm going to go win a Super Bowl, and I could see him doing it. I could see him doing that. He has some good, he got a good running game there. He could do some play action. He got some wide receivers. But that division is insane when it comes to, you got to play everyone twice, right? Kind of very similar to back, like, we're at 203. Let's see if I can check out. Can I check out? So Vanderflow, you got to make a decision. Are you going to buy it here, or are you going to wait till under 200? All right, it's taking a little bit. It's loading. It's loading. But I'm still able to check out. Yeah, it took a little bit longer to get to that checkout screen. They're looking at 220.14 with tax. So, yeah, Vanderflow is not going to end right on 200. So, do you want to pay a little bit extra, or do you want to go to that next level? Let's see here, go back here. It's going to hit bottom out. I think we are on point with that, guys. All right, we got $203.13. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We got 24 minutes. Is Panini going to pull this, or is it going to sell out? 2 boxes? Congrats. There's nothing wrong with, I mean, it's still a good price, right? Yeah, if it gets lower to 4, buy a couple more, average those out, and you have a price somewhere in the middle. I mean, it's still, if you bought it here, you got, let's see what that would look like. At 200, be what, 4, be 450, right? Divided by 4. Yeah, you're still, is that right? Plus 250 equals divided by 4. You still get them at 162. If you got a couple at this price and then a couple at the bottom out prices, still not bad. So the worst thing is when you really want a product and then it sells out, right? And then it's like you're like, man, if I would have just bought it for $50 more, like. But on the flip side, when you, like I've done this where I bought too high, you're like, man, just sell out, and then you have to buy another one, right? You're like, man, that is way, man, they're supposed to be selling out right now. Buy at 125, Jonathan. I'm with you on that there. Definitely going to be buying one if it gets to that 125. Let's see here. You have to hit a good auto to make money back. Yeah, 100. At least at 125 or even under 200. It's not, man. It's the worst when you buy $1,000 box and you hit nothing. You're like who are these guys? I've never seen these guys in my life. Like sometimes I'm like, who are these rookies? Did they even make the team? I regret not buying the total select boxes you streamed. I wanted them at 16, but I missed it by minutes. Right. Like, yeah. I mean, just seeing those prices go up, like something with like select or Prizm. If you have that kind of a window, maybe not like a certain number, you kind of see like where things are going, or like if you see other people buying, you can kind of gauge. Especially like that's why I keep clicking through to see if it's gonna. Sometimes you gotta fill it out. Especially like on a select, if you pay a little bit more, and now they're selling for probably 2,000 ish in that range, and you see the ones that are on sale on eBay, they're looking at probably 2,000 to 2,500 mark. All right, where is this gonna go? All right, let me see if I can check out once we get down. 203 to 187. What is that to? Let me check out first. Let me see if I can check out. It's loading. It loaded pretty much the same. But still 203 with tax. 187.50. What is it dropping right now? 203 minus 187. So it's going down about $16. All right, we're getting down. We're getting down there. But it still wasn't loading. It wasn't doing anything crazy. And for the most part, like it usually will just like once when it does sell out, it usually will be right after it hits, right? It's usually not in the mid. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but usually it's like once it gets to a certain level, for some reason everyone knows we're all buying, right? Should I delete that? Let me delete that. I don't know. I wonder what Panini's going to have select for next week. Like, do you guys think it's going to be like, so if it's sold out at 1625, it has to be lower than that, right? So what do you guys think? Like 1,400, 1,500? How much was Prizm? I'm trying to think what regular boxes was on Panini. Was it It was something 50, right? Wasn't it like 1350, 1250? And those sat for a while. Those didn't sell out right away. The regular hobby boxes. So we're at 3 minutes. I don't think select. Let's go live next. I don't think they got a price on it yet. No price yet. 2 autos, 1 mem, 10 silvers. These are cool looking cards. Yeah, I hope these are in retail. I know in retail they're producing a bunch of it. Just to buy it, at least you can open some. You don't have to buy a full box. I mean, I'd love to buy a full box if it's at the right price. I'll do it, but I should have bought it first off the line. I'm regretting too that my price point was a little bit low, around that 1400 for first off the line select. Yeah, select is nice. I just love the color on select and all the parallels. I had fun opening this stuff last year. Very fun. But I still like Optic. Optic is number one to me. I just love Optic. I love Optic. Rated rookies. Let's go back. Let's go back and see where this is at. 187.50. I got 1 minute left. Let me pull this up. We got what, Chrome Baseball coming out soon? Bowman Chrome coming out soon? The Chrome Baseball has like doubled in price for hobby boxes. Like last year, how much were they? Like $199 to $300? I'm trying to think how much I mean, a lot better rookie class. With Wander. Hopefully they'll have Julio and Bobby Witt in there. Hopefully it's just not like a SP like they did in Topps. Because we need those guys. They've been playing like a full season. So why aren't they in the sets as rookies and just not SPs? All right, 15 seconds. All right. We're experiencing high volumes. Please try again. We're at 171. Oh man, it's not letting me. Is it gonna sell out right here, boys? Is letting me go through now? Is it? All right, people are buying right now at 171.88. It's still loading for me. It hasn't even got. Okay, 186.27. That took. So it's gonna. It might sell out before that bottom out price. If you guys do want to buy, you guys buy where it's comfortable. But that time there, it took me three or four tries to actually get it to start loading. Got another 2, Vanderflow. I love it. You're like, that's it, man. I got a first off the line select box coming. You got a bunch of boxes of Mosaic draft picks. Man, that's gonna be a fun mail day, or mail days coming up for you. That's super cool, man. Congrats. Francisco, that's all right, man. That's all right. I'm glad, right? We are getting it for cheaper. 171.88. It looks like Optic. Walmart. Look. Can you only get mem cards in those? Yeah, Optic retails all over. All over. My Walmarts and Targets don't really stock a lot of stuff for retail, so almost like they just stop. They stock everything. Well, it might be being backdoored. Who knows? I haven't seen any Prizm. I haven't seen any Optic yet, but I'm seeing it everywhere else. Let's hit the floor. That's right. So it's going down to 16. So where's it going to go down to about 150? Somewhere around 150. The floor, here we come. We're buying. We're buying. So I gotta make sure I am logged in. I got everything. Let's see. Right, I'm ready to go. Ready to go. If it gets down that low. What we got? We got a minute 30 left. Refresh this. At that time, it took me. I just tried to check out again just to see if I can get to the checkout page. That went really quick, so. You got 1 minute. Let's see if there's going to be any issues. And if you already bought, man, you get to sit back and relax. You got some cards coming. 2 autos per box. Looking for that Willis Ryder. London. All right, 45 seconds. Yeah, once it starts getting down here, it's always scary because I wish that they just showed how much stock they had, right? I know back in the day that they used to do that. They had like a stock counter on there where we could see where exactly how much is left. That would be a lot more fun, I think. All right, where are we going to be going? All right, 171.88. 156. Let's see. Can I? We're experiencing high volume. All right, I think it's loading now. Taking a. We can still get there. It's still just. It didn't take that long. I only got one of that. We are experiencing high volume, but it's just loading a little bit longer. All right, I think we're still okay. 169.34 out the door for me. With those taxes, I'm going to go delete. All right, let's get ready. You don't see cards on the shelf for retail very much. So, Jason, is that because they don't stock, or is it because there's a lot of like retail hunters or people that go out and get it? For me, it's like there was a couple Walmarts that, like, I think they put the cards in a weird spot so no one knew where they were, and then they moved them to the front, and now they barely get anything, or it's just like stuff that's old. They stock, but everyone buys them up within a few hours. Do they have like limits on it? Like here, you can just show up and just like buy it. Like you just go buy it. You buy it at Target. Like the vendor there, like, man, she leaves that area just dirty. There's garbage all over the place, and then, you know, she won't stock for weeks, and then she'll stock, and there's like nothing. They used to have limits. I'm not too sure anymore. Yeah, it's definitely tough, man. If it's like, you know, if they're not going to have product, or if there's not limits, just gas alone, if you're driving all over the place, can get you. It can get you. It can get you. Gas is expensive. If I'm doing normal shopping, I'll check it. But right. I always find reasons to go to Target, and I don't really shop at Target. I'm like, oh, I need some tape. I need a protein bar. But yeah, like, it all depends for me as well when it comes to like going to retail, like what's out. I got a couple Walmarts that aren't too far away, and they're kind of on my way to the post office where I drop off stuff that I sell like on eBay or just selling stuff on Facebook. So I kind of make a trip. I don't do this every morning, but if I'm like, I haven't seen anything on Facebook or anything that nothing has dropped in these stores, I might go take a poke at it. But for the people that do, you know, go out every single day, and like, good for you if you do hit, because it's like a full-time job if you don't know the vendor, you know, and it takes time, money. So yeah, and I think some places they just stock more. It's just like a lot more stock. Like I always joke, if I ever move, I'm gonna go check out the surrounding Walmarts retail, and I'll be like, okay, that's where I want to buy a house. I don't want to go somewhere where there's no sports cards. Okay, I want somewhere where no one else collects, and and there's stock all over the place. Mike, what's going on? Now we hold auctions for cards that should belong to kids who can't afford hobby. What the hell's going on here? These Dutch auctions, definitely a different way to do it, right? And the crazy thing is that these prices, this is like this is a cheap box when it comes to, if we think about like the Slex and the Prizm. It's always crazy to say that that $100 box is cheap. When we're looking at like retail is like $50 for a mega, $30, and they keep going up. 156. All right, 10 seconds left. Let's see. But yeah, it's insane that some of these prices. 140.63 is going to be. We're experiencing high volume. Is this where it's going to sell out? It's not letting me go. It's not letting me. I think people are buying right here. Oop, did I get in? Did I get in? Oh man, it's just loading. It might be selling out. Nope, I got through. We're at 10:55. We are on the last. I just refreshed this just to see. 52. Yeah, it looks like we are going to get down to the. Are we? It's loading. It's loading. Go edit. All right, still there, guys. Still there. Is Panini going to pull this, or is it going to be? Is it going to sell out? Yeah, that time there was some issues, but it's still letting me check out. Let me see here. Yeah, so some of these auctions, like select first off the line, like this here is just an online exclusive. Only Panini is selling these. Of course, we're going to probably see them on the secondary market. The online big retailers will have them as well. They always do. it started out at what, 2,500, and the bottom out price was 750. Sold out at what, 1,625. That's just a lot of money for a box of 12 packs. And 12 cards, 144 cards. But those are selling for like $2,000 to $2,500. So if you did buy it at that, but tax, you're probably looking at what, like 17.25 probably. If you sold it, I mean, unless you got like a local buyer, not that. I mean, you're still making money. 140.63. Is anyone buying here, or is it everyone holding strong, gonna wait till the bottom out price? Oh, we got 2 minutes. Laying down on the floor all day, man. All right, we're getting there. We're under 2 minutes. Is it gonna let us? Is it gonna let us check out? Oh, is it gone? Is it gone? Oh no! Don't tell me it's gone. Let's see. Oh no, the product you're trying to check out is currently unavailable. Oh man, we were laying down on the floor. Did it really sell? 140.63. Well, we had a minute. We have a minute left, and it was going down. Looks like it might be sold out. Well, hey, we stuck. Everyone who scored or got a box, that's why you buy where you're comfortable at buying. And everyone who stuck to their guns we were holding. Let's see, is it? I'm not seeing it. Let's see. Go football. Let's see what it says. Does it say sold out? Out of stock at 140.63. Man, if we didn't buy, you saved some money. We can buy some stuff next week. We got that select coming out here. We got Optic in retail, megas, blasters. I just saw cello packs out today. Man, out of stock. Out of stock. Oh, well, I'm telling you, draft picks. Yeah, those select boxes look pretty good, and it's the first year doing it as well, which that's always good. I didn't save money. Hey, but you got a couple, man. You got a couple. Yeah, it looks like, yeah. Let's go back. So go back to football. There's nothing wrong. Hey, if you're comfortable at those prices, like you just never know. That's the thing with these Dutch auctions. The product you are looking for is no longer available. As I was waiting for a lower price, I didn't get any product. You picked a price out where you liked it, and you did that. You bought a couple of cheaper prices. I mean, if you can do that, man. I'm stoked for you. Gonna pull that 101 auto. Now we're talking. I like that. So next week I will be going live for first off the line here. Panini, Donruss, Optic, NBA. We're gonna be watching this. I'm thinking, with I got to do a little bit more research, but just kind of where pre-orders are at. We're at about 750, 800. I would think we're probably looking somewhere in there. I could almost see it even going lower. It's kind of like a support wherever the pre-orders are at. I kind of gauge that where it's at. But definitely going to be watching this. Probably will be going live in the mornings too, just to talk shop. And we got Target dropping. Well, maybe Target might not drop this next week because they've been kind of doing it like 3 weeks out. Like they've been all over the place when it comes to retail. So I should be live in the morning as well. And if you guys want to, I'll put up the what do you call it? Just saying, hey, we're going live for this and other things. You guys have a nice next auction, Vanderflow. Let's do it again. We'll keep doing it, man. And until next time, we'll see you, okay? Panini Prizm Draft Picks Football on September 4th. Yeah, and I'm thinking that's going to be a first off the line since they did first off the line last year. So we'll be doing we'll be checking out those auctions as well. So these are fun. It's kind of cool to see. I just love talking shop. I love just watching this stuff. So yeah. And the Prizm, of course, is Prizm and Select. If we can get those under $200, that's a pretty good deal. And then because you're getting 3 autos in the Select, you're getting 4 autos in the Prizm. That's not bad at all. And if I remember right, there were so many numbered cards in the Prizm last year, and I think the Shimmer cards were numbered to 13 in the Prizm first off the line draft picks, and I think you got 2 of those. I think, and then I got a number 25 to 99, 149. There was a lot of stuff last year. Hey, Jason Dub, man, I will see you next stream. It was fun hanging out with all you guys. It was fun. It was fun. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you would like to. I think it's supposed to help me out. If you don't want to, that's okay too. And until next time, we are Matrix Sports Cards. Yes, those will be ones that we will want to go for. We are Matrix Sports Cards, and we will see you guys next week, okay? And we'll talk to you guys later.